Welcome, prospectors. It's been a while. Might have recognized me from Evergreen Prospectors today. Kind of in the same area, but different. The area I was doing good in last year looks nothing like it did last year. The currents came through here last winter and ripped it up. So all my bedrock spots are completely gone. So I'm exploring around and seeing these really cool trees. I wanted to show them to you guys. These things are huge. Look at the size of these things. Monsters. I'm guessing that one there's all of 8 feet wide at the base. And that one's probably 7 or so. That one there might even be bigger. It's a dinosaur. I was walking around down in here in the creek looking for spots. Got a little bedrock on that side over there, but I don't think it's something I want to work. Came up in here. It's a nice big flat spot, and these are the spots where I usually find old camps. If we find one, I'll turn you back on. And sure enough, just like I suspected, there's an old towel. And this flat is definitely big enough. I don't know, maybe this was part of the old prospector trail that went to the top of the mountain. And there's like some chairs, and it's been occupied not too long ago. I don't see an expiration date on these, but they can't be too old. Looks like there's some old gear. Must have been a dredge camp. See some old matting and a snuffer bottle. It's empty though. Yeah, it's like old cables and whatnots. I don't see any dredge though. Maybe a makeshift weight belt. Right here's kind of like an unnatural U-ditch cut out of the bank here. Kind of wondering maybe someone was trying to do a little drift mine right here. Found a nice bedrock slab here just away from the creek. Notches down to the hill here, but I kind of suspect someone in the past has dug this. Right up in there, it kind of looks like pick and shovel workings. It's pretty close where I seen that old drift mine piece, so I don't know. It may be a good spot, maybe not. Maybe passing up a good area, because where this bedrock is here, I guess I could probably throw off some of these heavy boulders, do a little bit of testing, but I think I'm gonna move on. Another spot of interest. That's bedrock. Bedrock. And this is all bedrock. And it seems to channel down. There may be a low point right there. It might be worth digging around and find a little bit of gold in. Alright, I think I found my point of interest. This is all bedrock, and it is sloping that way. Right there's bedrock. And it's sloping this way. So I'm going to move a lot of this overburden here. Set up my sluice, screen out my material, run a couple buckets, and See if I can throw a Hail Mary, find a little bit of gold without any samples. We'll get back at you. Alright, been working on getting my sluice set up just right. I want the water to be running real slow. Not a lot of pitch. I'm just using my sampling sluice. It's real light. That's deep V, and that's the factory VMAT. Doing a couple scoops just to verify that I'm running good. This is just a Royal sluice. I took the riffle tray, cut it off, and just left one ripple where I can wing nut it down. It's running good. Already got a piece of gold showing up right there. Yeah, might be a good day. I don't really see any other ones in there yet, but I've noticed pretty much all my gold will hang up before that. Like, I don't really get much down lower. Alright, so I started classifying my material, got half a bucket, did a little bit of testing, and I've only gone, I don't know, 8-10 inches, and I already hit a color change. People have watched my other videos before know when I hit this color material, the sticky stuff, that's when I start getting excited. It's got a lot of clay base to it. That's where your gold's going to stick. When you get down in here, shovel out of the way, and this material here is this pure clay. You can kind of ball it up almost. It's looking good, and it kind of goes back inside this bedrock. I wonder if it's going to be like a pocket. Well, I'll get some material ran through, and I'm really hoping that we have some nice gold to show. I bring my pan down here. I call tetanus, as it don't really show the fine gold very well, but I got a little bit of a poker. Alright, so I'm starting to get in a little bit of gold with some character. Still got a little bit of chunk to it. Kind of show you my operation on what I'm doing now that I'm set up. So I ended up taking off that one ripple right there. And I got the water running pretty slow. The sluice is fairly flat. I got it kind of set up like a cleanup sluice right now. So I'll just take just the tip of a scoopful, throw it on there, and let her slowly clean out. Just kind of keep a steady rate going. And then when I eventually see a little bit of gold building up there, oh yeah, see, I already got a piece there. I take this pan, stick it under the nose here, and tilt my sluice up, clean it off into the pan. I'll pan off the blondes, then I just take everything and I'm just dumping it down inside this bucket and bring it home. It's kind of a nice little bony piece. See if I can pick that up. Little piece there looks like a little sperm. Just noticed this seam, a different colored material here, turning green, so it must have some kind of copper content to it. I got my concentrates in the bucket. Got some water. I got about another mile of this. Just straight up. I'll see you at the house and show you some gold. Thanks for the view, and if you could, share it to somebody you think might like the video. Since I'm starting out from ground zero again, and since I'm changing my algorithm and all that stuff, I want to have a little more open material. Like this winter, plan on doing some snowboarding up on Mount Rainier, do some split boarding on Mount St. Helens in the spring. I'm planning on hiking to the top and snowboarding down. So that's some of the things I got planned. Try to get a surf trip in. A few other things. So until the next video, see you guys around.